All right, what is going on? Thank you so much for tuning into this video. This is going to be the best fat loss guide you ever came across on YouTube, you ever came across on Instagram. I guarantee you this. So listen closely. If you don't have a spare 10 minutes, if you have an attention span of an ant, click off the video right now because I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of value packed in this video. And this is going to be my first presentation style video as well. This is exactly how I lost over 30 pounds of fat while working 50 plus hours a week using the evolution method. So the raw honest truth is, when I first started my bodybuilding prep, I wasn't exactly out of shape. I was still leaner than most guys. I had the muscle, I trained hard in the gym, but I was sitting around 20% body fat. And for me, 20% body fat, I just didn't feel good at that stage. I felt tired, sluggish, unhappy with where I am. And I looked in the mirror and I was like, yeah, Ernest, you're not living up to your potential. You could be doing a lot better. Even though I was working 50 plus hours a week, waking up at 4:35 a.m., training clients at 6 a.m., oftentimes I was also working up until 9, 10 p.m. So these hours are crazy. So even with this busy schedule, I still lost close to 30 pounds of fat, and I stepped on stage. I did extremely well. I got first and second place, and this journey has taught me a lot of valuable lessons. But the most important lesson wasn't the discipline. It was actually to create systems, and these systems help you stay lean, build lean muscle mass, feel great year round. And for me, while running my own business and living life on my terms, it's absolutely crucial. So who this video is not for, listen very closely. If you fall under one of these categories, click off the video right away. If you're looking for a shortcut, like a 6-week crash diet or a quick fix, there isn't one. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. You're never going to find it. If you're not willing to build structure or take accountability, it's not going to work for you. If you also think you can out-train bad habits and inconsistencies, you're just wasting your time. You're wasting my time as well. And if you're not willing to invest into a mentor, and if you're not a coachable individual that's willing to learn. The last one, being a coachable individual actually makes it a lot more fun for you, a lot more fun for me, all around better. And the reason why I'm saying if you're not willing to invest into a mentor is because I myself invested over $30,000 just in the last 3 years into my education, getting certified, keeping the certifications up to date, and also my own mentors. Who this video is for is a serious man that's looking for a genuine change, and he's just very busy. You're working full-time hours, 40 to 50 hours, and you're just trying to figure things out. You're juggling things, juggling your priorities. You're struggling with your accountability, structure, consistency in training and nutrition, and you're always restarting fitness plans, but also never sticking to one for long enough to see results. If you're overwhelmed by the tracking apps, the perfect diet rules, don't worry because it's not going to be like that with me. And if you're just wanting to lose the fat, build lean muscle mass without spending hours in the gym and tracking every single calorie, I'm definitely your guy. And if you're ready to look, feel, and perform at your absolute best without sacrificing your lifestyle, if that sounds like you, then continue watching because this video is for you. So a little bit of a background story. Before my prep, I was stuck. Like genuinely didn't know what the hell was going on and what I was doing. I was training, not really with structure. I was eating pretty healthy and not seeing results in the gym. I had love handles, felt sluggish, and I wasn't confident in my body. And with my busy schedule, waking up at 5 a.m., servicing my clients already at 6 a.m., and working up until late evenings, it felt almost impossible for me to focus on myself. But one day I just said, screw it, whatever. Committed, actually went all in because I wanted to prove that even with the busy schedule, you can look phenomenal. You can get things done if you build the right systems. And when prep began, I went all in. I tracked every single calorie, every single macronutrient, and every workout had a purpose behind it. Like everything was dialed in to the very minute. I went from having love handles to being stage ready in just 4 months. But here's what most people don't realize. Like for me, that level of conditioning isn't exactly sustainable. And for many other individuals, it's not sustainable. Because I cut out my favorite foods, my energy dropped, and life revolved around counting the macronutrients and doing cardio. Prep definitely built my discipline, but it showed me that I didn't want to live like that forever. And that's exactly when the post-show reality kicked in. So after the show, I started eating normally again. My body didn't exactly respond the same way. My digestion was slow, my energy crashed, and I looked bloated and puffy, even though I was still training. I was still working out in the gym. What I realized is this was a game changer for me. I realized that the stage physique isn't exactly sustainable. It's not meant to last. It's extreme, it's very temporary, and it's not how a healthy body should be like. I didn't want to look my best just for 2 weeks, 3 weeks out of the entire year. I wanted to look, feel lean, strong, and be confident the entire year, 365 days a year. Not just for the show, but for life. And that changed everything for me. So the mindset shift I had was it wasn't the diet and the training. It was actually all up here. What I realized is most men, they just can't stay consistent long enough to see results. That's why they fail. So I personally stopped chasing perfection. And this is coming from a bodybuilder that's very dialed in, from a guy that's 100% on track. I started chasing progress instead. I built habits and systems that made staying lean automatic, even with early mornings and 14-hour days. That's when I stopped relying on the motivation and I started relying on structure. And that's how the evolution method was born. A simple, sustainable framework for busy men who want results without obsession. So this right here is Tom, one of my guys. He dropped over 50 pounds from December 2024 to June 2025. And as of today, he's actually over 60 pounds lighter. Over 60 pounds lighter while having his own business and multiple side hustles. He's still getting it done. So there's absolutely no excuse because you get to see it right here firsthand. This right here is Adriano. He's actually a salesman working at Ferrari. And he went from skinny to jacked, putting on over 25 pounds in just a matter of 8 months. So if these guys were clearly very busy individuals working long hours, they have their own lifestyle, they have things to do. If they can do it, then you can do it as well. So moving on. This is the strategy. This is actually me a couple weeks back in Bali, Indonesia. This is exactly how I stay lean year round. After competing, I realized that tracking every single calorie and cutting out the foods you loved and living off of prep meals isn't exactly sustainable long term. It's not sustainable long term. Like I'm telling you this firsthand experience. So I built the evolution method, an approach that's simple and something me and my clients could follow, even while traveling the world, traveling Asia in my case, working 40 plus hours a week, full time. All we're doing is this right here, picking 2, 3 staple meals actually that we can follow every single day. We're chasing simplicity, not variety. We're eating mostly whole foods, so 80% of it is lean proteins, oats, rice, veggies, fruits, healthy fats. The other 20% is more flexible. It's more of the fun foods. We're training 3 to 4 times a week, focusing on progressive overload, not random workouts. And we're walking every single day, 8 to 10,000 steps, because it makes a massive difference on your fat loss, digestion, and your overall energy levels. And we're staying consistent for months, not just days. You won't change overnight. It's going to take you anywhere between 12 to 16 weeks of simple, repeatable actions to actually see changes, to see really nice results. And this is how I stay lean year round, not through restriction, but through structure. How I eat and train now. Today, I don't track every macro or obsess over calories. I don't even count calories. I eat 2, 3 staple meals daily, and I keep everything else flexible. Whether I'm in Thailand, Bali, or Toronto, I'm currently in Thailand, Bangkok, actually, my body stays the same because my systems stay the same. I train 3, 4 days a week, I walk daily, and I focus on recovery. So even while running my own business and working long hours, I'm still able to maintain a lean physique and continue building lean muscle tissue. Because when you have the right systems set in place, staying in shape stops being stressful. It becomes automatic. And this is what I teach my clients. So every man they struggle with accountability, structure, and mindset, they already know what to do. They just need the right system, and they just need someone to hold them accountable to the system. This is exactly what the evolution method provides you with: a simple plan that fits your lifestyle, a mindset framework, habit tracking systems, direct one on one access to me. And we actually hop on a call together every single week, weekly accountability check ins, a custom nutrition plan, a custom training plan. Everything is tailored to you and your goals. Performance tracking on my end, so I monitor your workouts, your nutrition, your body composition to make sure you're on track. A private community of other driven, like-minded men just like you as well. Because this isn't about short-term motivation. It's about building the structure, the habits, and the systems that keep you lean, strong, and in control of your life. So if you're a busy man working full-time, maybe even running your own business, and you've struggled to stay consistent, this is proof that it can be done. You don't need 2 hour workouts in the gym. You don't even need to track every meal. You just need the right system, the right mindset, and the right accountability set in place for you. And that's what the evolution method is built for. DM me Evolve on Instagram if you're ready to take control of your body, your mindset, and your routine once and for all.